Hi everyone! Thought I'll do a quick walkthrough of my 2023 family books or albums. There's 3 volumes. I work in the Storyline Chapter books by HeidiSwapp and use mostly either Ali Edwards digital kits, story kits and story by the month kits from back then, or Sahin Designs digital kits as well. So this was our Chinese New Year celebration. Lots of red and beautiful photos. Most of the time you see that I do not use mixed media except on this page. This was when we were participating in Make It March organized by the Scrap Gals. So I tried a few of those. Otherwise I'm printing either full page photos like this one to stick into the book, or I print separate ones to layer on with some physical supplies that I may have. Bit of mixed media there. Yeah, sometimes I don't even know where have I tucked in any like here I tucked in some flip up journaling. So all of these were, I think, during that month of Make It March. Here's some stories of my husband. He actually journals, and so this one is a letter from his students, so I wanted to keep some of those here. They were pretty meaningful. I wrote about his story here. This is like a weekly or 2 weekly review. This is some more of his journaling, which I like to keep here as well. This is when we went to join Urban Sketches Singapore. Started sketching more. This is when we were in Japan for Sakura season. Wow, one of the most memorable trips ever. And this was Week in the Life, a particular week that was done together with the community, and I chose to document into my family album. So each page for a day. Again, I squeezed in journaling wherever I can. So I usually print on very thin photo paper. This is glossy. I can share the links with you. And also on very thin matte photo paper for the journal cards and stuff like that. It still allows me to flip by using washi tape, and it helps to keep the book as thin as I can make it. And here are the end of the first 3 months ephemera that we collected over that time. So you see the books are not too thick. The spine is holding up quite well, I think. Okay, here, and then we go on to volume 2. That's when we went to Europe, Spain and Portugal. Yeah, another dream trip. Yes, I used a lot of supplies from, I think, Ali Edwards travel kit of 2023. Played with a bit of fancy creative ideas. Wow, the photos from that trip were incredible. So I tried to squeeze them in here. I also have a travel journal that I have written and journal a lot. So this here are mostly just summaries, some of the stories. We actually caught COVID when we were there, just a few days before we came back. Lots and lots of stories wherever I can squeeze them in. And this was that trip. We actually, both of us, my husband and me, started sketching quite a bit, and these were our art that I decided to incorporate into my family album as well. Then my husband, because that year he took a sabbatical, so he did a lot of traveling. He went with my son to Okinawa in Japan, and he journaled every day. And so I found ways to keep all of his journaling in here, like here. I just took a picture of his journal, and then I printed them out and tucked them in like you know, this, they had a wonderful, wonderful trip. So these are some of his drawings in his journals, which I also incorporated. So I printed an entire page on matte photo paper, this side, and this one is, these are on glossy photo paper. You can use non-glossy, but I prefer, so there's a bit of contrast if you see, but they both are really, really good and clear. And here more and more of his journaling, and their pictures. And on this page I decided to add the entire map of Okinawa from one of the brochures. I again took a picture, I scanned it and I included it, made this little pocket to type their photo and journaling in. Okay, more live. And this was about how we totally didn't see COVID coming. And then this was when we took another short trip to a beach holiday that we've always gone to when they were young. So this was after COVID, things were opening up and we could go back again. But it's been like, I don't know, 6 or 7 years since we were there. So this was a great family trip. Did all the things we used to do, some work, layouts, all the things we were loving. This was a wedding we attended, and I used the, so that I can show you the XO kit, story kit from Ali Edwards. Do a bit of a fun, creative thing there. More stories of August. You know, it's amazing as I look through all of these. Even now it's 2025. I finally finished and can flip through, and it's just amazing to see all the stories that I managed to capture. Okay, this is volume 3, more tucked-in journaling. This is, yeah, more whatever stories from that year, some private pages that I'm not gonna show you on the video. This was, I think, a public holiday or something. We went to see Barbie. Oh yes, it was my birthday, so I coaxed them all to join me to watch Barbie, and we had quite a good chat about that. This is, yeah, just lots of stories. Oh, this was about throwback to when we were young, and then we recreated the photo about 30 years apart. I think the two pictures, us with our friends, we went to Penang for another short trip with them, couples holiday. More of stories, birthdays, more birthdays. I think this is Grandma's birthday, and that one, it was our 30th anniversary, so I decided to make a page for that. We went to buy some art, our first piece of actual art that we bought. Again, we went to Manila with my ex-colleagues, and then we went to Taiwan for a year-end short holiday. And then we're home for Christmas, and this is wreaths by Sahin Designs. More Christmas, and finally all the ephemera from the rest of that year, and that's it, 2023. Hope you enjoyed this walkthrough.